subscription spot. We are having a look at the Brickloot monthly building brick subscription service for March 2016. A monthly box filled with loots for the ultimate brick fan. Recommend for ages 6 to 99. You can get Brickloot delivered to your house every single month by clicking the link down below. The March box has arrived, and with that, we're going to open this up, find out what we got inside from Brickloot for this month. For this, I'm going to need myself a knife. Also need to cut the seal on the front. And we've accomplished both things quite successfully, I might add. The Spot could almost just wrap up the shop and leave for the day. No, we won't do that. Let's get this opened up and find out what we got in store for us from Brickloot. The first thing that we will have a look at is a Minifigure case. Fits multiple figures. Transparent display case. And I'm trying to see here. Oh, okay. There is a little platform at the bottom there. So I'm going to cut the tape here. Cut the tape. It's kind of stuck in there. There we go. Open this up. Dump it out. Just to give you guys a better idea of what it looks like. Now, I probably will need myself a minifigure. Coincidentally enough, I don't know, I'm assuming I'm going to put these in proper order, but Spot just did the review of the LEGO Minifigures Series 15. So I'm going to take the shark fellow, and you can see it holds like a lot. There's a lot of pegs there that you can put your figures onto. Let's at least try to put him in the center. I can see why he's nervous now. I was kind of wondering before, why are you so nervous? He's nervous because I'm putting a big plastic dome over top of him. And I guess that just snaps into place. Doesn't really... it's not really the most secure of constructions. You have to apply kind of a really lot of bit of pressure. A lot of bit of pressure? There's English somewhere in there. You can see that's what it looks like. Not the easiest to kind of put into place. But now I've got him forever immortalized in a plastic, maybe acrylic dome. And there's actually... I guess you could put more on top if you had more of these. I like it. I might even put maybe like one of my Supermans or something in there. Or if you play Lego, you can pretend that it's one of your little plastic prisons. See? That's your imagination working for you. Imagination. Moving along, we have James Brickster. R seems to be a pirate, an exclusive to Brickloot minifigure. On the back, designed and printed exclusively for Brickloot by United Bricks, www.united-bricks.com. And I love the brick building subscription box services like the Brickloot here, for example, because you always tend to get an exclusive minifigure that you can't get anywhere else. R appears to be a pirate, I say. Nice print on the front. That looks like a musket. A musket, I say, a musket in the front of his jacket. That's what it looks like on the back. Does, of course, have a removable hat. A fine, fine, fine treasure that we found today. We'll put him right next to, perhaps that is his treasure right there, the shark-dressed man. Next, we also have Rugged Rigs. 3-in-1 play, build your own dream world. Recommend for ages 6 and up, 22 pieces. Several different rigs that you can build. Put that to the side for the time being. And we also have, continuing with the theme of pirates, got ourselves a 75-piece building set of a pirate. Well, I see a pirate cannonball launcher. I don't know why. I drew an absolute blank, apparently, when coming up with that name. But then you've also got like a little house, little fortress. I'm going to actually build this one. I'll put this one to the side for the time being, but I will probably build that one. Also got a Brickloot pirate ship, designed exclusively for Brickloot by J.M.E. Wheeler, 63 pieces. It doesn't look like... It would be cool if it came with like a little treasure chest, but it sadly doesn't. Put that to the side. See if there's anything else in there. Ooh, Shiver Me Bricks. I didn't actually just come up with it. If that seemed creative enough, I didn't come up with it. A little sticker. It is a sticker. Came with it as well. R. A very pirate theme we've got here. Okay, so you know what? Let's kind of have a look at the what's inside. This is March 2016. We got ourselves a pirate ship, exclusive custom kit. We got a pirate hideout, a Minifigure case, James Brickster custom 100% Lego minifigure, and a bonus item of rugged rigs. That being said, let's move this stuff to the side, because you know, at least with one of these building sets, these brick building monthly boxes, I like to build at least one thing, and then you guys can get involved. Right? Everyone right now is very excited. They're sitting down, kids dashing down the stairs to grab a drink quickly so he can run back upstairs. Where are you going so fast? Dad says. I'm going upstairs to watch Spot build something. Who's Spot? You keep saying Spot. Anyways, let's open this up. Oh, and also there's a minifigure inside. Ah, this treasure gets more bountiful by the moment. Perhaps, oh, not nay one, nay two. Didn't make any sense. But we got two minifigures inside. I'll make sure I dump out the entire contents here. Kind of just put everything together. The bag we don't need, I'm just discarding it to the floor, the wasteland. Okay, so we got two figures. From first glance, I noticed that the minifigures, let's just kind of move everything to the side here. I noticed that the minifigures are slightly distorted from a conventional minifigure, like a Lego minifigure. Let's just dump out the contents. Dump, 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 dump. Okay, so as you can see what I mean, they are more square than they are round. Perplexed I am. Perplexed. And these ones you actually have to build the whole thing from scratch. We're kind of getting the workings of what a minifigure would look like. Gonna take the legs. This is the first time I've ever had to build a minifigure. Very, very small peg, I might add. And we're just gonna snap the two together. I feel like that wasn't a full snap together connect, but needless to say, we'll put the torso with the legs, put the arms in, like that. Oops. Let's try to put the arms in the right way. There's one arm. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like Spot's all thumbs in this video review. There we go. And we can go ahead and put the arms in, the hands. I would not want to perform surgery on a day like today. Again, I just don't feel like I have the proper dexterity with my fingers today. Okay, well, that is the pirate. Oh, he also needs his hat. See, at least step up. The hat is cool. An actual pirate hat. Whereas the other one, you know what? By comparison, I'll show you. There's the two right there. They do look different. Similar, yet different. So I can always use that hat. It also looks like we got ourselves perhaps like a guard. Just gonna open this up, dump the contents, dump. There we go. And again, we've got like a really weird square head. You have to put the legs together again like we did before. These very, very small pegs. You see those? And we have to somehow do our best to attach that to the other leg. There we go. And attach that. If you hear any grumbling in the background, no, Spot does not have a monster or vicious animal in his room. My tummy actually is just growling. It's growling because I haven't had lunch yet today. I said to myself, no. Dang nabbit, no. I'm going to finish this review first, and then I'm going to grab myself some lunch. Question is, what is Spot going to actually have? That begs the question right there. Okay, so we got the little guardsman. I think because his head is so much more square that it looks like his hat is really sitting far up on his head. And there's the comparison with the pirate. Okay, so now we've got our instructions, right? We got that. So we're going to put this together. Together, all of us. We're going to participate in this together. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to need, we're going to make sure we got all our pieces in order here. Okay, we're going to take the 2 brick. Can you see my hand okay? We're okay? Okay. And we're going to take this, attaches like this. I feel like this is going to be a lot of stacking on top of things. That goes like that. And we're going to go ahead and take the 2 brick, gray brick to be more specific. Take another gray brick. As you can see, looks like we're going to be building ourselves a door frame. And then everything's going to kind of go around that. We need also ourselves another 2 brick. That goes right there. So far, so good. All right. Now, let's go ahead and add one of these, like that. Oh, did I get this right? Don't tell me Spot's already screwed this up. Oh, I see what's wrong. Let me just show you the instructions here. I thought, for example, I put see, it was a brown brick. I looked at this and I thought, wait a minute, that was a brown brick, but then I realized everything that you're building reverts back to gray to show you that you've already finished it. Then it just tells you the next colors on top. So you kind of have to look at the previous instructions to gauge where you left off. All right, sorry about that. I had a mild panic attack for a second. Just a mild one. Not severe, but it was mild. It was mild. Okay, so we're going to put that on there. Take another brown brick. That goes like that. And take another brown brick. That goes like this. I don't know if you guys need, commentary for the whole thing, but I'm doing my best to kind of let you know where we're leaving off. Kind of just saying, okay, guys, we're right there. Just in case you needed to know, we're right there. Right where? Right there. Where? There. All right, so I'm going to continue to build it up, and we're going to add another brick here. According to the instructions, it looks like there is a gap right there, a bit of gappage. Okay, and then we're going to add a brown brick there. Seem to be doing a lot of brown bricks. And we need a circular brick of gray color. We're going to put that right there. Another brown brick. There we go. So that's where we have left off. Now we're going to find a slight departure from what we were doing. We need to find a single small brown brick, and I don't see one. Let's also move the knife out of the way so we don't cut ourselves in the process of. Where is there a singular brown brick? I don't see one. Let me just show you where we are right now. We are right. Oh, I know why. Let's see. It's only when I share it with you that we figured it out. It's actually not one singular brown brick. We need a 2 brick, but it just so happens that it carries over to the sides. That's why I was thinking. I was making no sense there for a second. Okay, then we're going to take that. Like that. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of things that touch one another. I guess because the building is in ruins, or slight ruins. Because we've got these cannonballs that are firing at it, right? Okay, so then we do that. Add another gray. And add another gray, which is right there. Yeah, it does kind of look like it's not really coming together. But again, like, you have to imagine, like, this is a building that's been destroyed. Cannonballs are pummeling it currently at the moment. So, I'm just looking at where we left off here. We are 4 high. Okay, now we have to add another brown. This goes to the side, like that. We're going to take another one. That goes to the side like that. And I think we are almost finished if I do guess this correctly, I think we are almost finished with building this. And again, it doesn't quite look like anything just yet. It's until we start incorporating things like doors. Perhaps I've given too much away. A door? What? What's he talking about? A door? So when we incorporate the door, that maybe some of it makes a little bit more sense. This is kind of a bit rocky because there's nothing really kind of keeping it together. And then we're going to add this. Okay. And then we need some hinges. Yes, with the hinge, well, the hinges look like they're sticking out, to which then the doors will go attached to that. So we can add that on either side. There we go. Make sure we have the right doors for the job. There's one. The beauty of these little build sets too, even if you don't ultimately build the thing that you've seen Spot building this whole time, there's the two doors, even if you don't ultimately build this, you have perfect pieces for using for other things. Like if you've been building something else and you thought to yourself, ah man, I really need this. I'm missing, you know, maybe I'm missing doors. I was building a castle, I didn't have any doors. Well, now you've got yourself some doors. Now I think for this, I'm going to lay this flat because I need to do a little bit of surgical work here. I need to add this roof, which is kind of, again, really shaky because there's not really a lot keeping it together. See? You can see like all the holes as the cannonballs have gone through and destroyed. I have to kind of straighten out this. The instructions are very, very wrinkly. There we go. Just enough that I can see what I'm doing. But if not, all hope is lost. All of it. Okay, so then we're going to add these little fronts. We're kind of building now the roof. So we're going to take a couple of these. Roof, roof. Another one. If you guys do enjoy watching Spot building stuff, let me know down below. I do appreciate all your little comments that you guys make. And then we're going to add one of these to the back. As I'm pressing down, I'm kind of watching the roof so I don't accidentally push too much down on it and everything comes popping off. There we go. And that goes at the top. Maybe that's a chimney. Chimney. Goes right there. And then we're going to add another. We're almost done. We're almost done, guys. Your mom's calling you for dinner right now. You can just kind of shout down, "I'll be there in a minute, Mom. I'll be there in a minute." Spot's almost finished. I think we are actually finished the building. We're making progress. That can go right there. Now what we have to do is we have to build the cannonball, or the cannon itself. The cannon. I don't know why I struggled so much trying to think of the name of that. You know, that thing. That thing. Cannon? Yes, that was it. Okay, so we're going to need this 3-piece black brick. That goes like that. We're going to need something that's going to hold the wheels, which goes just underneath, like that. This goes to the back. That's going to be what's pulling the cannon. Okay. Then this goes to the end, like a very solid ball joint, like that. This goes to the back. And I guess these are at the back too. That could potentially just be extra cannons, or extra cannonballs. And now we're going to go ahead and add the main. Look at that. That's cool. Little cannon. Cannon goes right at the top. You can see it allows it to move up and down. Up and down there. Kind of when you move it though, it does sometimes pop off. And then from there, all we have to do is add the wheels. We are almost finished. I didn't want to say it in advance, get you guys too excited, but I think we're almost done. And you got yourself a cannon, my friend. Let's see what other things we got in here. Okay, so we got our little side bag. which held the jewels. I think we got some extra pieces here as well. Cut the bag. The bag didn't really cut the last time. Dump out all the contents. Also got ourselves a pickaxe. It's quite nice. A little sword. A rifle. And then the other thing that the instructions indicated was there was, I'm not sure the actual name for it, but it's the thing that lights the fuse of the cannon. Would it just be the torch, the flare? I don't know. And that actually goes to this gentleman right here. He's lighting it because he's firing it at the building. And he's actually just on the end here. So says the instructions. That's how it's going to look. And then, of course, we've got ourselves a little treasure chest with a whole bunch of these different jewels. We got a whole bunch of rubies. I'm assuming they're rubies. They are red rubies. Just put those all in. We also got some of these. I don't know what you would call these. Not sapphires. What's a light blue jewel? Guess it could be like a blue diamond. And then we're going to put the chest cover over top. Which, there we go. And you've got the booty. Or maybe the treasure chest. Well, I guess we've got some extra pieces too. So we can add that on top. Add that on top, kind of just finish off the roof. I feel like the instructions didn't really show that you could add that extra roof piece, but in the final picture, it looks like you can. Then we can take the pirate up the top. He can be guarding the building. This is his last stand. He's been pillaging towns and villages. They finally have caught up to him. Redbeard the pirate, they say. That blasted Redbeard the pirate will get him. So they pulled up with their little cannon, shooting cannonballs at this building. That's a nice little build set. And finally, what was inside the box? We've kind of already touched base on that. We built this, the pirate's hideout. We didn't end up building the rugged rigs, and we've got some minifigures and the cases and everything else. Yeah, I think we did pretty good for this month's build. Today's subscription spot, we were having a look. I'll have to let this guy out. I feel bad for him. I keep looking over at him. I'm thinking, it's not in my place to keep somebody prisoned inside a little Lego mini cage. I'm going to have to let him out. In the meantime, though, we certainly had ourselves a blast as we were today having a look at the Brickloot for March 2016. It's kid invented, and it is AFOL approved, right there indicated on the front. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more subscription spots heading your way as we have a look at other things that can come to your house every single month. Thanks for watching. See you next time.